How to type. Whether you need to type out a letter, CV or school project, it can be done fast and efficiently by learning how to touch type. What you need is the following: a keyboard, time to practice, concentration, patience, motivation, a computer with internet access, and a Typewiz subscription. Step 1 is put the fingers on the home keys. The home keys are A, S, D, F, and on the right hand J, K, L, semicolon. Top tip: the F and J button have a small bump which helps you guide the index fingers of your left and right hand. So by feeling around that button, that gives you a sense of coordination on the keyboard. Step 2. Learn which fingers on the left hand use the switch keys on the keyboard. With the fingers rested on the home keys, with the left index finger, we're going to start off with the F, G, R, P, 4, 5, V, and B. For the left middle finger, it's going to be D, E, 3, and C. For the left ring finger, it's going to be S, W, 2, and X. And for the left little finger, it's A, Q, 1, and Z. And the left little finger controls the shift key as well. So if you're going to capitalize the keys on the right, you hold down the left finger on the shift key to capitalize. Step 3. Learn which fingers on the right hand use the switch keys on the keyboard. So with your fingers rested on the home keys, we're going to start off with the index finger, starting with J. So J, H, U, Y, 7, 6, M, and N. And then for your left middle finger, K, I, 8, and comma. For your left ring finger, it's L, O, 9, and full stop. And for your little finger, it's semicolon, P, O, and backslash. To capitalize, use your right finger on the shift key, hold that down, and capitalize the keys on the left hand side. Step 4. Decide which thumb you want to use for the spacebar. You have the choice of the left thumb or right thumb. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistently using either thumb to activate the spacebar to move on. Step 5. Capitalization. To capitalize a letter, it depends on where the letter is located. So if the letter is located on the right hand side of the keyboard, use the left little finger on the shift key and hold that down and press the letter on the right hand. Similarly, on the right hand side, use your little finger to operate the keys on the left hand side to capitalize. So that's how you capitalize, using both the shift on the left or right depending on where the letters are on the keyboard. Step 6. It is important that your body is positioned correctly so you don't harm yourself while you're typing. So the correct posture is very important in this situation. So sit up straight with both feet on the floor. Position your chair and keyboard so you are at a 90-degree angle and parallel to your legs. It's important to look up at the screen, not at the keyboard. And possibly to break the habit of looking down the keyboard, you could look at the likes of a speedskin cover. Step 7. Practice typing using the Typewiz program. Typewiz is a new way to learn to touch type, and is a fun and interactive way for your child to learn. So what is touch typing? Touch typing is the ability to type without looking down at the keyboard. So if your child is doing school projects on their computer, being able to type in the correct way gives them the extra speed and confidence to produce the work, and also give them the extra advantage compared to a child that doesn't know how to touch type. So saving them a lot of time in the progression. So child enters their passcode, I'll just enter my one there, and allows them to access the program here. So this is the main lesson area. So there's 20 exercises in a lesson and 39 lessons in all. A child gets 5 game coins initially when they start off, so that's allowed them to play in our games arcade. So to start, we'll just click on the start button, and then the child is greeted with a home keys. So the home keys are A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semicolon. So the child should exactly formulate their hands exactly as the hand on screen here. So I'll just go quickly through the progression here. We have a little robot that will help the child along as well, giving them instructions and helps, so it's quite interactive for a child. So they work away. The whole idea is to really go slow and get a high score and do the correct procedure. So a child should do at least an hour per week and maybe 15 minutes revision on the days that they don't do the full hour. And they will then make steady progress on the program and give them the extra confidence they can do it. So it's an ideal skill to learn now while the child is off school. They have access to this program online, so it's carefully crafted for the child today and gives them that extra little bit of help that will allow them to progress onwards. So I completed the exercise there. I got 99% accuracy, which is an excellent score. I got a silver badge, which is rewarded to a student that gets 25 words per minute or greater, and I got 3 coins that can add to my total here. So I can click on next exercise. So you can see I was rewarded with the 3 game coins there. So the game coins I just wanted to show you there is just go in here into the games. So we have 5 games currently on the program. We have Cannon Escape, Flyways, Word Block, Zombie Run, and Meteor Blast. So to access the game, the student just clicks play game, and this will load up the game. So on the left hand side you can see the badge I was rewarded. So I got one badge there, which gives me 2 game coins. So I'll just give you a quick intro to this program. So the idea of this program is to type out the letters. Every letter you get rewarded with 10 points. So you're up against other students on the leaderboard. So the highest score to beat is 190 there. So I'll just try and beat that now. So no new letters are covered on this, only the ones they have currently covered. So you can see they're all home key letters that they're currently working on. So if I make a mistake like that, I get deducted a point, and I have to make sure I'm doing it right. So I get 20 points there. So let's try and beat the score of 190. So this is the whole idea of this, is that, you know, doing this game, getting rewarded, it gives them the child the motivation. This is the fun and interactive part of it. So it's not all just typing. They have the games module, which is a typing game, is by the way, but it's much more fun and interactive. And it is limited by the number of game coins. It can't be on this all the time. So, you know, they earn the coins to progress on it. So I'm just going to do one more to try and get up to beat that 190, so I can get the high score. So of course there's only 1 letter, so I'll have to do another. So that should get me. So I'm going to make sure I fail this time. It's just going to enter 2 incorrect letters or something like that, so I can fail and I get my score knocked down, of course. But that's what it is, the score. So 170. I should have entered it correctly to get a high score, but they're up against all other students on the class leaderboard. And the last thing I wanted to show you then was just the profile. So you can check the performance of your child on the course by just going to the profile, and it'll show you the grades they've got. So it'll show you what's the top words a minute they've got, amount of badges they've got, the stats here as well. And if you go into the badges, that will tell you how you can earn a coin. So different, the robot will tell you what you have to do to get the coins. And then the avatars, then basically every time they do a lesson, they get a new avatar that's unlocked, and they can save that, they can override what the currently one is. So if that's of interest for your child to learn how to touch type, the Typewiz program is one that we would suggest highly. Typewiz is available online at www.typewiz.com. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you got something out of it, and if you have any questions or queries, you can contact us at www.typewiz.com.